think it's about 15 horsepower. Sits quite happily at 80 kilometers per hour. I have no issues with that. I've maxed it out at 105 so far. That's the most it'll do. It rides really nicely, at least. It's kind of a hoot to ride around. It's very small, very maneuverable. I don't find that my knees get that cramped and a little tighter than a 90-degree angle on them, but it's not a bike that you're going to ride for more than a half hour at a time, realistically. For me, this is a bike just to bomb around town in, little things like that, but it's pretty cool being out here in the elements. It's completely naked. I'm used to a bike with a fairing. And yeah, it gets a lot of looks when people are going around me. I don't know what the exhaust sounds like on video, but it's definitely louder than my sport bike, it seems. Even it turns heads, everybody I go past looks, but that's probably from what it looks like. I'm pretty happy with how it's running after the rebuild. It ran okay before. There's a couple videos of me riding it before, but I had low compression. I had about 100 psi in each cylinder, and when I added a little oil, it jumped up to 150. So I knew I had to do rings. So I bought a kit, a piston and ring kit, and I took it into a shop. Just the second time I had to break it down. I'm actually riding it around illegally. I've not done a safety on it yet, and it has a license plate on it, but it's off my brother's scooter, so it's not really exactly a legal entity. But really short first gear. Second's all right. Third, I bring it up to 70 usually, and then that's fourth. And fourth is from 70 to maxed out, which so far has been 105, but I've only got almost 140k on the rebuild, so I'm still in my break-in period, so I'm expecting to get a little more power out of it. Still a few ends to button up, but really it's 99% there for the most part. When I haven't ridden it in a week or so, I need to choke it for maybe 2 minutes when I get it started, but it really doesn't take long. And of course it's summer, it's not cold, but I'm not planning on riding this when it's cold by any means. No noticeable loss of power. It never bothers me. I take it out for a half hour at a time. Engine gets as hot as it's gonna get, and it doesn't die out or anything. It's running a little rich right now. There's a little bit of soot in the exhaust, but I'd rather run a little rich than lean. I don't really want to overheat a bike this old. Once I get it all broken in, 500k on it or so, I'll probably lean it out, and that should unlock a little bit more power. You can definitely feel the suspension's quite soft. I'm only 160 pounds, and it's soft under me, but what can you do? It's, I could have gone, I rebuilt the front forks with new seals and stuff, but I didn't really feel like fiddling with any of that. Brakes are pretty, they're both drum brakes, so they're pretty, they're pretty soft as well. Not a whole lot of braking power out of it, but, when your max speed's 100, it doesn't take that long to stop even when you got drum brakes, so I'm happy with them the way they are. To me, it idles quite nice and happily. There's a back view. I'll do a little video of myself starting it up. But it sits there, idles happily, idles nicely. It seems to be a pretty good fuel mixture out of it. My hidden kill switch.